heard, but I need you to take me back. What happened on the day of the funeral?
My sister wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay.
She showed up anyway. She came in the church with a disguise, I understand, because I didn't see her.
Yeah.
And she went up to the casket, and my mom was sitting there, and one of my daughters stayed up behind. And I guess she was leaning on the casket and shaking it and screaming, which that is her niece. She hurt too, but she wasn't supposed to be there. The pastor said, okay, you have to go now. I let you spend time. And she started cussing him out and calling him names right in the church. So my husband had to go and take her like this and get her out of the church. And the whole time, the church is just full of people, all the people from my job, all my family. And while he's taking her out, she's, get your hands off me, you. All the way out of the church, she's screaming all this stuff in front of all these people.
Did you involve your sister in the funeral planning?
No, my sister and I were not speaking even before my daughter passed, because my sister is evil.
Evil, those are strong words. Why do you think she's evil?
She's always been like that. She does stuff. If she gets upset about somebody and someone, she does things to try to ruin their life. Just a week ago, I mean, my daughter's been dead since March, and she's done all this evil stuff. She sent out texts saying, I'm the reason my daughter is dead. Oh my God. She sent out all these mean, evil texts to people.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you think she's vindictive?
Yes, very. She tells people she helped raise my kids. No, you didn't. I was a single parent. I want her to apologize to me and my kids, and she needs to go get some help. She needs a mental disorder.
You need the help, Nita.
Okay, hold on. I hear your sister backstage, so I hear her upstage. Let's go ahead and bring Dora out. I want to talk to her.
You
Nita.
are evil.
Nita.
You haven't even said nothing to me since my daughter died.
I didn't come out here for this.
My daughter is dead.
That's my niece, and that helped you raise her.
No, you did not.
Oh, my God, Nita. For real? You came out here for attention.
You were
you are sitting up here trying
and you wasn't even a good one.
You won't even let me talk.
You want to see?
Because let me tell you about that funeral. I walked in that church. I went to the casket. I'm grieving over Bria. This is my niece, too. And then all of a sudden, here come your hero husband, put me in a full Nelson, my feet off the ground, and just take me out. I did call one person a bitch.
In the church?
In the church.
I'm sorry for your loss as well, because even though this
yeah,
is
because obviously it wasn't, I had nothing to do with it.
I understand.
I've been around her all my life.
I get it, I get it. I mean,
and she didn't give me enough respect to even allow me to grieve with my family. That's what funerals are for. I needed my family too that day.
Because when you came out here, you said she's lying about stuff. What is it that
she's lying about me calling all these people names and carrying on. I didn't do that. And I mean that.
You said she's jealous of you. Tell me about that.
She's always been jealous of me.
Yeah, because it's clearly this is issues from the past. Why do you think she's jealous?
Well, the reason why I think she's jealous is because of my accomplishments I've done in life.
She said something earlier that, she said that her husband dragged you out of the church, and then you came out here to confirm it and said her husband dragged you out of the church that day.
And you know what? Let me say
And what did that do? How did that make you feel when he did that?
Disrespected.
You need help.
We all need help.
And see, that's one thing
we all need help.
I didn't mention that you're still smoking crack. I was going to try to stop that.
The last time
the
last time I smoked crack, it was with you.
Oh, yeah.
It was with you.
But you know what?
Do you understand me? I'm not lying.
No, she's not. In 1985, I was introduced to crack cocaine, and I ain't touched it since.
I'm not going to do this.
Okay. I was done with it.
I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, get your ass off the stage.
See, because look how evil she is.
She is evil.
She's speaking of her own self.
Have you heard her say one thing to me about my daughter being dead? No. Since my daughter died, this is all she has done.
That is not true. I'm not going to disrespect my sister and put her down
but
and talk
But you both have. You both have. My question
Let me
for you
ask
now.
this question.
Sure.
Why am I here?
Because you owe us an apology, and you need to go
you owe me an apology,
you need to go get some help.
You do too. We all need help.
You don't think you should apologize before what you did in my church?
Are you kidding me?
You don't think you should apologize for what you did in my
church? Everybody in here need help.
Dora, I want to ask you a question, and this is sincere, and I want to just, because I need to get back to the focus of what this is. How did your niece's death affect you?
It affected me deeply. Do you know I haven't been able to eat, sleep. I've been drinking every day. This is hard on me. And she think I ain't been affected by this. She thinks she the only one that's being hurt and affected by this. And she's selfish.
You're still not eating. You're still
I'm
not.
still not.
You're hurt.
I'm still.
But
I'm
she's sending
still in
texts
pain.
and calling people bitches and sending all
Oh
these
my
phone
God.
texts,
See how
telling,
she-
So
telling me
can
that
you-
I'm the reason
She
my
can't
daughter
even
is
shut
dead.
up.
Did you say to her that she's the reason her daughter was dead?
I did say that.
Yeah.
Dora, do you think you owe her an apology for saying that she is the cause of her daughter's death?
Of course I do.
Can you at least give her that and start there?
Yeah, Nita, I am sorry about that. I know that hurt you, and I really apologize for that. One thing about me, I'm woman enough to admit when I'm wrong, and I'll say I'm wrong. But when I'm right, and people sitting here trying to assassinate my character,
I understand.
I'm not going to let that happen either.
All right, I understand. I'm just, and listen, I know that's not.
I didn't even want to come here.
We got to take this step by step. That's what I do. We got to take it step by step. For me, I have to not be biased, and I have to hear both sides. My show is all about healing.
She's
The issues
lying.
that you all have as sisters, and again, this is not something
I don't
that
have a sister.
you do.
It's hard.
It's due.
That's
I know
my
it's hard.
mother's daughter.
Don't worry,
You
because
have
one
a
day,
It's hard being her
one
sister.
day,
She's
one of
always
us
been
gonna
like
be gone.
this.
When that day comes, I want y'all to have at least some resolution where you can hear each other. And I understand you have all right, just as you have right as well, to be close. Because the issues that y'all have started way before the death of your daughter.
Yes.
It started years ago as children. Then there is trauma
Yeah,
that
when
has been
she left
compounded.
me. At 11 years old.
I left myself at 14.
So that means there has been issues from y'all as little girls.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But I see where it has started from. But what I know is that this could be the first step for y'all to try to start to heal. Go with your intentions and go with your heart. Say to your sister what you wanted to say. Because at least you get to walk away clear knowing that you
Absolutely.
got to acknowledge.
I'm going to walk away clear.
So
I'm
do
gonna
that.
walk away
That's
clear.
all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
Can you turn to your sister? And I want for this moment, I know that your daughter just passed. It has only been a few
And
months.
it's hurtful.
I know.
And I miss her.
I know.
I do too.
I know.
But she's not your daughter. I helped you raise her. No, you
No.
didn't. Nita,
Hold on,
please.
hold on.
I'm your only sister.
Can I tell you
I'm the
something?
only auntie. Who you think was going to help?
No one, and here, no one is going to ever match your grief as a mother. But she's feeling her pain too. I asked her earlier, and that's why I went back to how is this affecting you? Because I didn't want to hear about funerals, and I wanted to hear that what you said when she said she's drinking and she's not sleeping and these are going through, I believe that. Because no matter what, she loved that child as well. She loved that child as well.
I know.
It's not about the death of your daughter, of your niece. This has been going on, and this has just compounded it and brought it to the forefront, where now it's like we're broken because of this. But this is actually a moment where y'all should be healing and trying to get stronger together. Can you say what you said you came here to say to her? She's not going to rebuttal. She's not going to scream back. You gave me your word on that, right?
Yes.
I
Say what
came
you
to tell my sister that I'm truly, truly sorry we lost Bria. You know, and we lost Bria in a sad way. And you know, let's be honest out here. She was snorting dope.
Hold on. We don't got to do that.
Yep, well, I'm just telling
That's
you.
what she does.
Hold on.
I tell the truth.
In this moment, the truth won't help.
I'm just trying to
just
tell
do what
the
you
truth.
said. I get it. So just tell her what you want her to hear. Not about the daughter, not about the death. Tell her what you started to say.
Okay.
I know it's in there.
I wanted to just tell my sister, I'm so sorry that we lost Bria, that you lost your baby.
We're going to stop there. I know, and I'm not asking you to respond, and I'm not asking you to forgive right now. But I want you to at least have heard it clearly. She's sorry for it. And I know that you needed to hear that. Let me tell you something. Something that you said that hit my heart was at the end of the day, one day when y'all passed, I don't want y'all being there having any regrets about your sister. Because you see how hard it is. Both of y'all see how hard it is when you lose somebody you love. And at the core of this, y'all wouldn't be sitting on this couch if there wasn't still love there. Y'all would have been done and out.
Well,
So I want to know right now, for me, commit to not calling her evil.
Yes.
Can you tell her that?
I will not call you anything, evil or
see,
nothing.
but I'm the evil one.
Okay, hold on.
Anita, I
Again,
love you.
again,
You are
we're
my
talking
sister.
about because
you are my only sister. I've always loved you. Why did you
Don't
bring
ask me
Nita?
anything
Why did you
else.
bring me out here?
So you can apologize and
She did.
And
She
go,
did.
And
I
go,
did.
And go get some mental help.
You need some too, baby.
Okay,
But
both
at
know on
least
this
I'm
show,
grown enough to admit I need help.
Okay.
You are in denial.
if I offer therapy, will you take it?
Absolutely.
I'm already taking
Okay,
therapy.
got it. Well, at least she's going to be in and
Absolutely.
out.
'Cause
So listen,
I don't have
listen.
that help
Got
right
it.
now.
Well, I'm going to give it to you because there's so much pain here, and I can't get through all of it. But
Right.
at least what has happened is you got a sincere apology. She's also committed to you, Dora, that she is going to stop calling you evil. So at least we've made, whether it happens or not, it's a step. And that's all it is.
That's a cute sweater.
Oh, my
That's awfully
God.
cute. So hold on, Arlene, tell me about that big fight at work.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, ever since I started working with her, it feels like it's her and the coworkers getting
Against
really
you?
against me. Like,
wow.
I started getting picked on. People started telling me stuff. Like a coworker came talking to me about Arlene, and I was like, this weird. So I felt like it was a setup.
So y'all had a fight.
We had a fight. I told a girl I said, come on, let's go outside. Since you keep on talking, come on, let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. So we went outside. The girl had a crowbar for me. So I grabbed the crowbar out the girl's hand. My hand got messed up. So my lip was bust. My hand was bleeding. I showed Arlene on FaceTime my face. She started laughing.
What?
She started laughing. So I'm thinking, okay, this is like a setup because the next couple of days, y'all acting like y'all friends.
Yeah.
Y'all acting like y'all close.
Yeah.
So this is what I don't understand. So I feel like ever since me and her, it's like a competition with me and her. Me
Has
and
that
her
been
is
always?
pretty. Huh?
Has it always been that
It
way?
feel like that.
Okay.
It feel like that. Because I always encourage her. I don't care if she big or not. I say, you pretty. I don't care. I say, you don't think when people messing with us, I say, you don't think that's why they mess with us because we pretty or we who we are? She was saying no, but she turns on me for other people.
Okay. So after the fight, you feel like she turned on you because she kept being this woman friend.
Yes, she kept being this woman friend. She was talking on the phone with the girl. Like, I never had a fight with the girl.
So let me go back. How long has this type of rivalry been going on?
Since teenage years.
Teenage years. Okay, then. Darlene told my producers that you're jealous of her.
For what? Me and her look alike. Why would I be jealous of her? Why? Why would I be jealous of her?
Okay, so I know that you're here because you really think she helped set up that fight
Right.
at your work. So she handed over her phone, Darlene handed over her phone to our Unlock the Phone investigators because we were trying to find out if Darlene was responsible for a specific coworker attacking you, if Darlene has been communicating with the specific coworker that picked on you, and if Darlene has been talking behind your back to a specific family member.
My family acts totally different in front of her than when we together.
What will happen if it comes back that Darlene was responsible for your coworker?
I gotta
attacking
leave
you?
her alone. I gotta move on. I gotta love her from a distance. I gotta show her that I can't be like this. We're getting old. We're getting older.
Well, let's bring out your identical twin sister, Darlene, because I want to hear her side of the story. So everyone, welcome Darlene to the show.
Let them know.
Hi, Darlene.
How you
Thank you for
doing?
being here.
I'm fine.
So, what do you have to say about what Arlene just said?
Well, I just think that it's all made up.
Did you set up Arlene to be attacked by a coworker?
Why would I do that? I didn't even know nothing about it until after it happened.
I think so. Ever since
So,
I worked with you,
so
baby.
how can I be a part of something that I didn't know about? I didn't know about.
Nursing homes I work with you, my
How
life been
can I
going
do it?
chaos.
She said that after the fight happened and you saw that she was hurt, that you got on the phone with a woman she
I
fought.
thought it was funny, to tell you the truth.
Why do you think it was
Because
funny?
at first, it's not funny in a sense, is what I'm saying. But I thought it was funny because why would you initiate a fight with a coworker? Because that's not something I would do. I feel like you know right from wrong. You should do what you have to do because I know how to tone it down. I know how to do that.
Do you think Arlene is critical of you?
I think yes, very much so.
Oh, I never
She
said
called
you
me
pretty.
fat. You always saying I'm ugly. You always telling me
you feel ugly.
No,
You
I
saying-
don't.
You
Why
saying
would I feel ugly?
She do feel ugly because
Why?
let me tell you, she feel ugly.
Why
because
would I feel ugly?
She keeps saying I tell her that when that's a lie. I don't say that.
Well, listen,
We
okay,
play
listen,
You turning it wrong.
What I know, what I see here is I see years
Yes.
of
Yes.
dysfunction.
Yes, it is.
And I don't think y'all have ever sat down to truly hear each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Usually somebody would step in and say, y'all got to hear each other. But I feel like no one's done that for you.
Never. We have 12 other siblings. Mind y'all, we have older siblings.
That's why. And this is the thing about twins. Everybody think they got the same personalities. Y'all got very different personalities,
Very
obviously.
different personalities.
And so I see how both of y'all personalities trigger each other. This is the thing. So first we're going to do one thing because you want to know if your sister helped plan the attack.
That's
And I
right.
think
Yes, I
that's
do.
important.
Yes, I
So I
do.
think it's time to unlock the phone.
Yes.
All right, Darlene, we unlocked your phone. Arlene, you want to know if Darlene has been talking
Yes.
behind your back to specific family members. Darlene says she has not. My unlock the phone investigators searched her text and found she is telling the truth.
Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that's it.
Arlene, you want to know if Darlene is responsible for a specific coworker attacking you. Darlene says she was not. My unlock the phone investigators searched her phone and found that Darlene is telling the truth.
That's good. That's good. Because that would have put a strain on our relationship.
Arlene, you want to know if Darlene has been communicating with specific coworkers that pick on you. Darlene says she does not. My unlock the phone investigator searched her DMs and found she's telling the truth.
Okay. All right. Because I was really feeling bad. I was feeling bad.
So now you have, because if there was any remnants showing that she was being shady behind your back, we'd have found it.
I understand.
So how do you feel about this in this moment?
Well, I feel like, sometimes people think things. We all think things, and we all feel a certain way about
You can just
a
say, hey,
situation.
sis, I'm sorry. Dad.
I am. I'm
You can say sorry, I didn't believe it.
Yeah, because you have to trust me and stop thinking I'm the enemy. I'm not the enemy.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Are you reading my card? No. Because that's exactly the advice I had. And the same advice you just gave her,
Yes.
I'm going to give to you.
Oh, come
You
on,
got
I love
to trust
you.
her and not think she's the enemy.
That's right.
Because at some point in this relationship,
Yeah, that's true.
at some point in this relationship, y'all stop trusting that the
We
other
did.
person is
I
there
did.
for you, loves you. And the thing is that y'all going back and forth will never help you to figure out how
It's
to
not.
rebuild that.
That's why I want her to get help. I can't.
You need help too.
I can't. I do. I
So
trust me. I do.
this is what I'm saying to you.
I
This is what I'm
do.
saying. So I want you to look at your twin, all right? And I want y'all to say this together, all right? I said, we both got issues.
We both got issues.
We both have issues.
We both need to work on it.
We both need to work on it.
Did you
I
say it?
am,
Because I
and
didn't hear
I'm
you. I
sorry.
didn't hear you say
I'm
it.
sorry for making my sister feel like she really, like she the problem. But I feel bad because I feel like I'm been talking to you. Why her life keep going good and mine's not?
You have
Boom.
to reflect on yourself.
Like no, because I don't treat nobody any kind of way. That's the thing. I don't do people any what they do
So let me
me.
tell you a big lesson right now, really quickly, before we leave this show. When your sister just said, I feel like I'm targeted, that's a moment where you can show up.
She don't do that.
And you don't, hold
Maybe
on,
because I'm
no.
numb.
And
I'm
this is
numb.
what, because this is what, but no,
numb.
because if you want to rebuild the trust with your sister, then this is a moment where even in numbness, all you got to say is, I hear you. Because the more you say, I hear you, inadvertently, you're going to become an empathetic listener because you actually are going to just start listening. You're not defending. And I think if y'all can start doing that, you might start to trust in your sister again. Do you want to trust in your sister
Yes,
again?
I do.
Do you want to trust in your sister
Yeah,
again?
I do.
Say, sis, I want
Because
to
she the
trust
only
in you.
one that I really talk to.
Say, I
she
want
don't
to trust
talk
in you.
nobody
Say,
else.
say, sis, I want to trust in you.
Well, I start trusting in you. Okay.
So you want to say it to your sister as
Yeah, I
well?
hope so, and I hope she stop disrespecting me in
No,
public.
no, no.
In
See,
public,
no. See,
disrespect me
you
in
just
public.
went
Come on,
right
bro.
backwards.
Yeah.
You just went right
She
backwards.
always
talk about.
she always-
No, you just go, you pedaling back. Oh, you want to go back.
don't.
You want to go back.
Yes, she do.
I saw. I know.
I'm not trying to say that. I'm just want her to stop. I just want her to stop doing that in public. Don't do that. Don't do that to me in public.
Say it. I hear you. Say it. I hear you.
Well, I hear you.
There you go. Listen, take my advice. Just take that advice, and that's the first step, and I promise it's going to work out, all right?
Okay.
All right, listen, thank you for being with us, everybody. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we keep talking and growing. I love y'all. My producer told me that Patrice crossed an unforgivable line. What did she do?
She threatened my daughter.
Oh, okay. And how did she threaten your daughter?
She threatened to cause harm to my daughter.
Oh, okay.
And from her doing that caused her daughter to make the same exact threat to my daughter.
Got it. So now your daughter is being threatened by your sister and her cousin.
Yes.
Got it. Why didn't she let it stay between the kids? And of course, I'm going to hear her side of the story.
Honestly, I have no idea why it did not stay between the kids.
If your mother had not been involved and it stayed between the kids, would you have gotten involved?
No, I would not. I only got involved in it because Patrice brought me into the midst of it.
Got it.
My daughter tried to diffuse the situation by reaching out to Patrice in regards to seeing if she can help get it de-escalated.
Okay.
Patrice told her no, told her to figure it out.
Got it. Okay, I got it. After that day, how did your relationship with Patrice change?
There has been no relationship. I haven't talked to her since October 15th, 2023.
Wow, so it's been 2 years.
Yes.
Well, you haven't seen your sister in 2 years. We've all heard her backstage. So I think it's time to meet Patrice so we can hear her side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Patrice to the show. Hello, Patrice. Thank you so much for being here.
Lies. How you doing, honey?
I'm good, beautiful. How you doing?
Good. You smell so
Thank you.
good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Patrice,
Yes.
we heard you backstage.
Yeah.
You were disputing what you heard. What are your thoughts on everything?
Okay, let me start, because I was there. We was at Mama's house. We all decided to cook for Mama's birthday. My nieces, her kids, came over and switched the whole atmosphere.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? They walked up and said that they was on one. So eventually, my daughter go outside, and her daughter, they get into a fight. I don't know, I thought it was 2 hours later. She rose up, and it just escalates from there. You know, I come out the bathroom, she's in the kitchen arguing with my ex, and then they outside jumping my daughter and knocking my son out.
Is that true from
That's
your
not what
perspective?
happened.
What happened?
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
When I got there, my mother told me that her ex now pushed her. I'm aiming, looking dead at him. I'm going for him. Miss Drunk comes around the corner, stumbling around the corner, jumps in my face.
Of course I got my
jumps
buzz
in
on.
my face as I'm trying to correct her, this person that touched my mother. So as I'm doing that, all heck break loose behind me. As I'm breaking them up, then she comes out. She come charging me. I said, no, back up, because you see I'm breaking them up.
The fact with my son...
He shouldn't have hit my daughter. He shouldn't have hit my daughter.
They left him
a
in no
man
place.
hits a woman,
No,
and another
y'all
man
left-
comes
y'all-
and knock him out. That's what he gets.
They're jumping his sister.
It wasn't
They're
a
jumping.
jump.
All these people out here could have broke it up.
Can I ask you this? You told my producers that Chantel throws you away when she's upset. Explain.
If I don't value her opinion or do what she say, then she ain't talking to me no more. This ain't the first time that we ain't been not talking.
Patrice, you are a lie. I've always stood by your side.
No,
I've
you haven't.
always
I've always
protected
stood
you
by
for
your side.
everything. Tell me, no, I can give you a whole list of stuff. When I needed you, you didn't show up.
Did you
When
tell me?
Yes.
Did I know?
Yes, I am right there having your back. That's why this whole incident pissed me off, because me and you made a word, a bond. You put me in the middle of this stuff with our kids.
How?
You put us in,
How?
because you
How?
started running your mouth about, and my daughter called and told me what you said, and then that's what made me get into
Okay.
it. You should have stayed
No,
out of
no,
it.
let me
When she
say-
called
hold
and
on.
asked you to
Let me-
help,
can I say
you
my
should have
piece?
helped
Can I
her.
say my piece?
You should have
Can I
diffused
say
it,
my
but
piece?
instead you
Hush.
didn't. So when
Girl,
she went
let me say
and
my
showed up
piece.
to
That
tell
ain't
your
it.
daughter what was
That
going to
ain't it.
happen,
No,
now you
Lord
want to
have
be in the
mercy.
midst of it.
That ain't it
What do
about
you
me.
think, from your point of view, is getting you all both here?
I think there's pent-up anger and bad emotions that ain't nobody talking about. Obviously, we all operating from a place of hurt.
But what do you think that initial hurt is?
Like when they turn their back on me.
Turn
when they
their
act
back
like
on
I
you.
ain't nothing to them.
And why
Like,
do you think that you got here? Why do y'all think you got here?
Because the lack of accountability and responsibility ain't got nothing to do with hurt. What happens is you do something, but then when that person reacts, you want to focus on that person reacting versus how the heck we get here. That's the issue. Stop playing.
Take
Stop
your own
playing
advice.
this.
Take
Baby,
your own advice. Take your own
I
advice.
can stand on whatever it is that I
Yeah,
do.
because my life is peace. I don't have no drama. This is the most
don't,
drama
so why
I got
are we
with my
here?
siblings.
My
This is the
life
most
is
drama I
quiet.
got is with y'all.
You called the show. I didn't.
Right. 'cause
I was just
I
fine.
called the show for a resolve too.
What,
You
Patrice,
would.
what do you want from Chantel?
I just want her to stop pitting us against each other. And I thought we was on our way to a good, a better place, but we wasn't.
Got it.
So it's been fake this whole time.
Okay.
It's been fake this whole time.
Well, your brother Kevin is here in our audience. Everyone, please welcome Kevin so I can hear his side of the story. Kevin, I gotta ask you, how's their feud affected the family?
Man, it's rough. We always known each other from the beginning. We all we got. So we started out like this, and now we like this.
Yeah.
It's separate. So, yeah, it takes its toll.
What do you think should happen today?
Like I said from the beginning, accountability. Apologize for your wrongdoing.
And you think both or one?
Both, everybody. Everybody is involved.
Can you tell me how I'm wrong, bro? Tell me how. Can you tell me how I'm wrong?
When you came down here from Cincinnati, I told your daughters, stay around the corner. Don't come back to mama's house. Which I did was done. Let your mama take care of it. So when they came back around the corner, I think you should have sent them back home.
Why should I have sent, hold on. I didn't come down to Indianapolis to fight. I came down when mama called and told me that man put his hands on her. I wanted him. I didn't know that they was coming back around
the part
there.
she keep leaving out is her kids, they fight each other. They fight her, they fight each
And
other.
your kids fight each other, too.
My kids have never fought.
They
have never
fight
fought
each other, too.
What are you talking about? This is the story.
No, that's not the
This
story.
is the story. You acting like your kids are victims and we taking advantage of them.
No,
Kevin,
my kids
Kevin, I
was a
appreciate
victim
you.
in this situation.
Hold on,
Kids
Kevin,
all
I wanna
started
say
because
thank you
of
so
your
much.
kids not paying their money.
Yeah,
And because
Kevin,
they weren't
can I
paying
say this?
their
Thank you for
money,
being here.
and they
I'm
was
gonna take
talking,
it.
and now my daughter was ready to give them the business.
I know, but I gotta tell
wanna-
y'all something. No, because I see the breakdown. I'll tell you the first thing that needs to happen. Every time one of y'all bring up each other's kids, there's a dig, and it's unfair to both of y'all. It's especially unfair because you all have different relationships with your parental figures. And so your digs also become reflections of how you felt your parents treated. And y'all really truly have to stick to not talking about each other's kids, not talking about each other's styles as mothers, none of that. Because at the end of the day, these children now are not children. They're adults that are making choices. And you have full authority to want to come in there and protect your children. You have full authority to want to come in there and protect your children. Because you are both mothers who are trying your best, doing your best. And just because I don't agree with someone's styles, it's not my place to judge or fault you. In those moments when she said, everybody's pointing and saying it's your fault, what did you want in that moment?
The accountability. Not making it seem like that is my fault because I don't do what everybody else do.
And I got that. What is it that you're hoping for in that moment? For somebody to say what? That it's not all your responsibility.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? Because your sister loves you. Come on, at the end of the day, I know you do.
I do.
Tell your sister how you feel.
Yep. I love you, and
Can you look at your sister
I
just
really
for half
just,
a second?
she ain't gotta look at me. It's cool if she don't want to, but I really just brought her here to see why we are where we at, and this is my first time actually really hearing her.
Hold on, I want to take a pause. What she just did in this moment is what you asked for. She took accountability. She said, I don't even show up like you need me to. And she said, this is the first time I'm hearing you. She took the accountability and just got on your side. Are you willing to meet your sister halfway? Tell her if you are.
I do love you as my sister. I do thank you for taking accountability and responsibility. In regards to us moving forward, I can say I can begin to start the processes of forgiving. But at the same token, if it gets too uncomfortable for me, I'm out.
I got that, and everyone
I'm out.
respect that.
Yeah.
Respect that. Again, it's a first step. You took a big step, and you took a big step. I know y'all ain't ready to hug, but I'm telling y'all, a hug would make y'all laugh. I'm telling y'all. Maybe if your brother come down here, give your sister a hug for him. Come down and give your sister a hug for him. You don't want to hug your brother either?
I hug my brother. I hug my brother.
You hug your brother. Just transfer the hug from one to the other for me. That's what we're going to get. There you go. There you go.
Love you, bro. Love you too. Thanks, bro.
And now, take a seat in the middle. This is how we're going to work. Since you took a first step, you do this. You do this, and that means that family's getting one step closer to being together.
We had to do this when we was little.
Y'all had to do this when you were little?
We had to sit and hold hands.
Hold hands?
Yeah.
Why were you so upset with her when she watched your dogs?
Because for one, I've already asked her to watch my dogs in advance.
One time.
And so I did not
It's
want
not my
her to
responsibility.
go out her way to contact my friend to take my dog over there. And then you do that and you bring absolutely nothing. Not food, not a dog pad, not a coat, nothing. So of course I was upset when my friend was like, I did the best I could do. I tried to feed her Chinese food. You know, sometimes she will eat she will eat
What
the food.
person
and
feeds somebody
sometimes she
Chinese
don't.
food to a damn dog? Like, that don't make sense to me. How are you gonna put that on
But
me?
why would you expect for him to buy some food? Why you
would
didn't drop the food off?
I literally said, oh my gosh, I forgot the food. He said, you know what? I got food for the dog. Don't worry about it. Cool. I left.
You still didn't drop no dog pads off?
Marquisa, that man lives 30 minutes away. You think I'm finna...
That's why you shouldn't have done it to begin with.
And that's why I did it to begin with, because you should have done it to begin with. You shouldn't have put that on me.
My producer told me that your sister calls you a bunch of names, and you gave us a list of those names that you wanted me
She
to
do
see.
all the time.
Can I
all
see the
time.
names that you're saying?
Me and Marshawn, all of
Calls
it.
you
Fat,
fat, out of
spoiled, out of shape,
selfish.
bitch. She calls me a goofy. That's me and my mom. Every time Marquisa gets mad, it's you goofy. You and Marshawn, a bunch of goofies. Like,
What does that mean?
Like, we
I know what it means,
like,
calling
we
somebody
idiots.
goofy, but
like, we dumb.
why are you calling them that?
Um,
And did you call her these things?
Yes.
I've called her out of shape. I can admit to calling her fat. I say more self-centered than spoiled brat.
You say spoiled
I
brat
definitely
every
told her
single
she's
time.
acted selfish before.
She
and
tells me I'm selfish
when
every
our
day.
last altercation, I definitely called her her name.
She did.
Okay. Naya and Marquisha's mother, Tasha, is here.
She just has bully tendencies.
She's a bully.
She has had quite a few situations where I would consider it being bullying.
Got it.
She bullies everybody.
How did Marquisha treat you when you moved in with her?
It was welcoming, but at the same time, it was kind of like
It was not no welcoming.
30%.
Because you moved in with her, right?
Yeah.
And for how long?
It was about a month.
Not
Okay.
even a month. I helped her. I moved my mama and my brother in with her, and I helped them bring the stuff from out the car to the house. She just walking around the house. And then when my mama left or got kicked out of my sister's house, yeah, let's be for real, I helped my mom move out.
Got it. How were you as a mom to each of them, do you think? Do you think you were a different mother to each of them?
Yeah.
Okay, in what ways?
I think went through different stages in my life. I had to be different because I grew up. Me and Marquisa grew up together. I had her when I was very young.
That's why she thinks she my mom.
And so...
That's how you feel?
Yes, that's why she thinks she my mom, because she think that, because my mom is my best friend. My mom knows how to communicate. My mom knows how to be vulnerable. She don't know how to do nothing. She don't know how to be a sister instead of my parents. That's her problem.
I didn't have a lot of people to trust in the state that we were living in. And I trusted Marquisa more than anything. So I did rely on her, you know, in different situations. I've even apologized to Marquisa for being a different parent, because I know that she saw me being different. Yeah, a different side of me. But that was just my growth, and it had nothing to do with loving her less or more or any of them.
Marquisha, you're getting emotional. What's going on?
Just listening.
Yeah. Did you kick your mother out of your house?
I did tell her I don't think this is going to work out.
She kicked her out.
Those are my exact words.
I'm getting a ping right now, and it's from your brother, Marshawn.
Marquisa, you're a bully. I don't like the way you talk to me. I feel like you don't respect me. And when I get back on my feet, I don't want you back in my life until you realize how to talk to me and respect me.
What does he mean, get back on his feet? What's going on?
He's staying with my sister right now because
staying with you?
we're going through something.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to tell you. Can you come join me on stage, please? I've heard enough. Marquisha, I have to say something to you, and this is very serious. You need to hear this, and this is super important. I am sorry. I'm taking notes, and you don't deserve anything that has happened on this stage. And I don't know if you thought what was going to come out of my mouth, but I need to let you know that as an outside perspective, that I hear and see what's going on. What's making you emotional right now? Here you go. Take this. I'm sincerely sorry. You don't deserve to be called these names. You don't deserve it. And I didn't know what to expect as I'm coming out here, but But as I'm taking notes on what you all are saying, like you see my card is full. This is what I do here and why I take these notes. Mom, you put Markeisha in a difficult position as a child, and you never told her how to get out of that position. And all I'm hearing is everyone, from even this video, which is why I just had to stop because I just started feeling it in my body. He's like, when I get back on my feet, I want you out of my life. Yet I'm again having to be the one to take care of you. I'm the one that has to step up. Everyone you're sitting here saying this to me, and I don't think you're a spoiled brat. I can see the hard work you're doing for yourself. I really can. But I also hear you saying that when no one else could pick up the phone, the person who did pick up the phone and came to the hospital was her. I'm hearing it. You said out of your own mouth, you said, oh yes, okay, Markeisha, you gave me money, you gave me a fridge, you gave me Uber rides, you gave me everything, but what about being there for me? And I'm like, I haven't even heard any time for you to be there for yourself. I just also heard you say your mom moved in with you and that you had to hit. Tell me about this burden you've had.
I mean, for Marshawn to even be at my house right now saying what he said, it's hurtful. It's hurtful, you know, and I kind of expected this to happen. You know, I kind of expected this to happen, but a part of me was trying to be very, very open and optimistic that something good could come from this. I don't see like...
Something good is going to come from this because I see you. And I'm not sure if you expected that.
And it's not, and I've said this because I like prayed about it. Like, it's so many like good things that that is like positive about Markeisha. It's not like, and I told anybody this, you're not like evil, you're not anything. It's just like when you have pain or something going on, we're supposed to be people that you could lean on. You use your friends and everybody else for people that you could lean on, and then you attack us.
But can you understand why? And I'm going to say this
I'm
to you.
tired of being her punching bag.
I get it. But let me tell you something. But in the same sense, and I want to make sure that I'm clear here, I don't think you're calling her just the evil sister. I don't think that you're being malicious, okay? Your feelings that you feel are valid. They're very valid. And I understand from your point of view as well. But when you make the comment of, I'm tired of being a punching bag, she's tired of being a punching bag. She's tired of being the one that everyone comes to. She's exhausted. And I'm also sorry to you because you're the youngest. And so you've never had to be able to connect these dots you're not seeing because you've also just lived in a life where Markeisha has done stuff.
Yeah.
You've just lived in it. And so when she's coming out and she's angry, it's like, what's going on, girl? Like, I love you. Like, what are you doing here? But you're not able to see all these other things. And I think this happens a lot with the oldest in families. We don't ever get to see what they've been through. We don't get to know what they've been through. And yet we're sitting here like, why are you so upset, girl? What's wrong with you? And it's like, you should have been here 10 years ago. You'd have known what was wrong with me.
No, for real.
So all I'm trying to do is give you perspective of that. Because I'm not going to excuse what she calls you. Never. It's wrong. You're a beautiful woman. You should never get called anything. But the reason I asked that question of, did you ever confide in her? Because what I heard when she was doing that about getting you a trainer was a solution. I know how it came across to you. Again, I ain't excusing it. Like I told you.
Yeah.
You like, girl, I'm already in it. You know what I mean? But in her mind, she's like, well, if it comes up again, how do I just figure it out? Because that's all I've always been told I have to do is figure it out.
I mean, I know now I got a lot going on, so there's not much I can, you know, lean on her, depend on her for.
I heard it before.
At this point in time right now in her life. And, you know, that's okay. So when I need you to help me because I got a lot of laundry, can you just come over for a couple hours, tell me fold my clothes? It'd be like minor stuff like that, or help me with my dogs. Like, that's minor compared to what I feel like I've poured into you.
Yeah. Mom, this is you. This is all you. This fight is not really about sisters. I appreciate you making that comment about the way your directness and your harshness of your words. Are you able to apologize for her for the harshness of your words?
Yes.
Can you?
I apologize. I apologize for the bad things that were said.
I was hurting.
apologize.
Just say it, I was hurting.
Like,
I was
I
upset.
want a relationship where you could come to me and we could have an emotional connection. It's not just financial. Like, I want a sister that's like, I could just call, hey, how you doing? And I know I'm gonna get that love and not be caught a goofy or...
Yeah, but I think part of that is gonna change now that you understand her more. And now what she needs from you is for you to say, I'm gonna be there. You said it. But you got to say to her, I commit to you. I'm going to be there for you.
I can commit. I can be there for you.
Do you accept that?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hug your sister now that y'all apologized and gave something? Do you believe this relationship can be fixed between you two?
I don't know personally. The last thing, and it was like the last straw for me, she had questioned me, and this was the last time we went out to eat together. She started asking me if I'm legal, if my parents are legal. And, you know, I'm a first-generation American, so for me, that was super sensitive topic. And I wasn't, like, trying to make a big deal out of it, but I went home, and my dad has, like, a noticeable accent. So I asked him, he's been in the USA for over 50 years. So I asked him, has anybody asked you if you're legal, if you're a citizen of the USA? And he said, Carla, that's a really weird question. Nobody should ever ask that. And then that got me thinking. I was like, she's asking these questions not to like get to know me, because she's never said, hey Carla, what do you do for fun? Hey Carla, let's you know, meet up and go out to eat since you're in town. And she's never made that effort. And when I try to be a grown adult and tell her, hey, you know, like, this is what bothered me, let's fix it, she started getting defensive and telling me that I wasn't Christian, I wasn't this, I wasn't that. And I even gave her my phone number and I said, you know what, just call me so we can fix this.
Yeah.
And she never did.
Let's meet Carla's sister-in-law and hear what she has to say. Shaylee, come on out. How you doing?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mwah. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Both of y'all just kidding.
I match you.
Yes, you do. All right, so Shaylee, we heard what Carla has to say. She said that basically there's issues because in a sense you're bullying her about her body. In a sense, you're also bullying her about where her family comes from. What is your perspective on that?
I wish this was a conversation that we could have had on our own together. But I had reached out multiple times to you. And I remember one specific time when you came into town, I said, hey, can we meet up for coffee? It's really important for me to have a good relationship with my brother. And it would mean so much to me if you could tell me what I've done to you. Because you were telling my whole family I did something that you couldn't forgive me for, and I didn't know what that was.
I never said that. I never once said I couldn't forgive you, because your mom told my husband that I didn't forgive you, like saying that I hate you and all these things. And I said, where are these words coming from? I never once said that. And you never have. I never have this text message saying that you want to go out with me. To begin with, I think I have the right upper hand to say, like, I tried to have this adult conversation with you and you got very defensive. And I didn't know what else to do. I said, why am I gonna have this conversation again? Is it because I'm married to your brother?
Shaylee, do you have a problem with Carla being married to your brother?
I do not have a problem with Carla being married to my brother because I want my brother to be happy. I am, however, very sad because since the beginning of them being together, my relationship with my brother has dissipated. And I wish that I could state my side to everything that was claimed here, but I have a whole completely different side. I have a different story.
So then what are your issues with Carla? You tell me.
From the beginning, I've tried to be friends with you. I've tried to have some kind of connection with you. I remember the very first time where you had complimented my brother and said how great of a husband he was and how awesome of a person he was.
Again, we're married, and you
right,
completely...
And I said, I agree, Jeremy's awesome. And then I found out later that you were offended by that because I didn't say anything about you, but I didn't know you.
No, that wasn't that.
Okay, well that was the first.
It wasn't anything about that.
Okay.
No.
That was the first issue, and then I feel like things got brought up to me later on. The whole conversation that we had where I asked if you were legal, that has been stretched to a different proportion. You were talking about your family in Peru.
No.
Let me talk.
No. You don't ever ask somebody if they're legal. Excuse me. Don't do that. That is insane. I don't know who taught you can do that, but that is not okay.
Context is important in this conversation, and let me say why. Okay. Because you were talking about your family in Peru, and you were saying how they wanted to come to this country and they wanted to become legal citizens. But
No,
you said it's
I
a
never
process.
said that. I never said that.
This was a conversation we had in that Starbucks
My
setting.
family they do have a citizenship where they can come. So
Okay.
I think you're remembering things wrong.
So I want to hear about this
we
as well.
clearly have two different sides.
Because I want to know, so what she did say as well is that you were shaming her about her body.
Yeah, and I do not even remember that conversation. I would literally, my entire message, I'm a body positive, plus size fashion YouTuber. My entire message is about loving our bodies as they are. I would never purposefully hurt somebody in that way, ever. And I'm sorry. Like, I really am sorry that you felt that way.
That means a lot.
I wish that you would have like said it in that moment, like, hey, when you say that, that means that. But I had no idea this entire time.
Yeah, because the thing was, we were married at the time, and you started asking him questions. Does Carla work out? What does she eat?
I don't remember asking these questions.
Okay, but do you realize when you ask these questions, it makes me question my own body? How are you gonna make someone feel that way and then have the nerve to be a body positive influencer? It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
And I agree with you.
Shaylee, my producers told me that you said that sometimes you've been discriminated against.
Yes.
Have you ever been shamed by Carla?
Second-handedly, I guess, yeah. I mean, there was a public figure that had made a video basically bashing plus-size people and the body positive community. And I had conviction in my heart to make a video about it. So I posted a video, and all I'm doing in this video, as you can see, is like rubbing my stomach and embracing my body for what it is. Because I'm proud of myself. Like, it's taken me a very, very long time to get to a place where I am happy with myself.
I took a long time, and you made me relive a trauma that I wasn't meant to relive.
I am so sorry. I literally never meant to do that.
I want to know what happened though when you said you posted this video in response to this person who made a video, and you said, "I'm loving myself," and then what happened?
And then this person who has millions of followers actually made a response to me. Was not expecting it at all, but it happened, and I was scrolling my phone, and all of a sudden I was hit with thousands and thousands and thousands of comments, messages, all of these.
You don't have to worry about getting kidnapped. We don't want you.
All fat-shaming comments, like tons and tons and tons of fat-shaming comments.
So what did Carla do in that moment?
She had liked that person's post.
Yeah.
And my response to that was, I have tried so hard. And my side, I feel like I have tried so hard to make amends with you.
I can't high that because you nonchalantly just said, yes, you liked a post.
Yeah, I did.
But if you felt pain and hurt,
right.
She's getting attacked online. We all know what that can feel like.
Yeah.
Why would you then like it?
Because I was hurt. Hurt people hurt people.
I get that. But that still doesn't make it right.
No, it was wrong. And I'll own up to it.
Because the thing is, she's trying to own up to her behavior and saying, like, I'm sorry. And from my perspective, because I'm on the outside, and you asked for my help, it seems like you don't want to hear her. And so what I really do want to start, and I think a great baby step, is to at least apologize to each other for shaming each other on their body. You made comments about how she was eating that made her feel uncomfortable, and you liked the post when she was being bullied about her body online. So can you both apologize to each other for that and allow that to be the first step?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I appreciate that.
I didn't realize I hurt you like that.
Yeah.
I would never do that on purpose.
Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I'm really sorry that what I did hurt you. And I didn't mean it to hurt you. I'm so sorry. I really wish I didn't do that.
Thank you.
It's going to be baby steps for you all because there's pain that you were experiencing from before, and you just have to now acknowledge it and not minimize it. And I think if y'all can start doing that, you can start taking the steps to move forward and be healthier as sisters.
Yeah.
Because I do believe she wants to be in your life. I know it's going to be hard for you to believe, and so I'm not forcing you to believe now, but I do believe it. Can you give your sister a hug? Because I believe it's sincere.
Yeah, of course.
This is a big step. Y'all saw each other for the first time today, I think. A little bit, right? Yeah. Okay, Kenya, before we get started, I want to read a sentence from your sister's submission to the show that I feel like you should hear. She said, I basically want my relationship with my sister back to where we used to sing together. dance together, laugh. I miss that. Hearing those words, how does that make you feel?
Normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No effect on you?
No.
So tell me, what happened around Thanksgiving where this relationship started going sour?
She had called me and she was like, what you doing? I'm painting the house or whatever. So she came over. She was like, well, can you almost out of paint? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need some more. I said, well, can you go to the store for me? I'll cash up you. So she went to the store or whatever. Instead of her letting me cash her the money, she wanted to pay for it, I guess, to just show that she did it herself. Brika is the type, she wants you to make it seem like I owe her something.
You owe her something,
And
okay.
I don't owe her nothing, like, I don't. It's just...
So what happened when Honesty invited Brika over?
Honesty was running around the house like she normally do. And my sister, she did have her AirPods in from the time she walked in to the time she left. My daughter, she's walking through or whatever, and she's like, Mom, Titi got my bathroom stank. So I'm just like, Honesty, like, hush your mouth, like, I'm getting on to her. So she says it again.
Well, you did name her Honesty.
Yeah, she's very...
So, you know, so...
So she was got
And how
all
old is she? Like
bathroom
what?
stank. She's nothing but 4. And so after that, the third time my sister heard her, and she was like, don't talk to me. And my daughter, she just instantly ran out the bathroom and went into the hallway or whatever. And I was like, Brika, don't be talking to my child like that, because, you know, like, you can get out. She was like, I didn't come here for this. Like,
she was talking
my
bad
child
to your
come-
4-year-old daughter.
Yes, you ain't finna talk to her like that. And she always thinking I don't say nothing to my daughter, but I do. I mean, what you want me to do, beat her? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Either-
And so then Brika blocked you on everything? Tell me
She
about that.
blocks me on everything. I could say something, like, she could be asking me something and I give her advice. She don't like the advice. Oh, block.
So what hurts most about that situation?
When she went on Facebook and she said, my sister, she's dead to me. And she didn't even know that I knew until I said something to her.
So how else was Honesty affected by this?
Honesty is basically the lies. And Brika, she'll constantly say, I kid you not, she done stayed twice since she told her that she wanted to, you know, she was gonna stay the night. But other than that, that hurted my daughter. And when it hurts my daughter, it gonna hurt me because I can feel what she feel.
Yeah.
Like my daughter, she loves her auntie, she calls her and stuff like that, but.
What are you thinking about?
It's just so crazy how me and my sister not close. I'm closer to my best friend more than I am to my real sister. Like,
Are y'all ready to meet Brika? All right, everyone, welcome Brika. Good. I just want to go to this sort of last time y'all spoke, because it gives me a little bit more clarity of where y'all at and how we can move forward. Did she ever do your hair for New Year's Eve the last time you reached out to her?
No, she did not. I don't know why she's sitting here talking about something I did.
I didn't because I had to
Kenya,
go to
when
work. My
I
job
asked
is
you
more
to do my
important.
hair.
My job
Kenya,
is more
when-
important.
Okay, who
Either
important,
if I
your
don't
family
go to
or your
work,
job?
My job. If I don't go to work, I can't provide for my child, and I'm not finna lose my job for you.
I wasn't even gonna stop you from
What was the
providing for
issue
her.
then? What was the issue? Because I had to go to work.
Kenya, you a hairstylist. If anybody know, a hairstylist should be prepared.
And the hairstyling is on their time, not yours.
If they paying you, then they
You was not paying
yes,
me.
I was gonna
you
pay
can go
you.
pay somebody $200 and some, but you always
gonna
you're
pay you.
always looking at me like I'm wrong because I charge you. If I charge you $65, you got a problem. If I wanted the hairdo that you wanted was $65,
never have I
if
said
you
I had
wanted
a
your
problem
hair
with paying you
perm,
for
I was
doing
gonna
my
charge
hair.
you
So
$95.
Brika, I gotta ask you a question. You told my producers that you think this all comes down to money. Why do you think that?
Because
Please tell me.
That's exactly how I always been with her. From the time when she first told me she was pregnant with my niece. Guess what I did? Soon as I got paid, I bought my niece.
Did I ask or did you volunteer?
200, 300.
Did I ask or did you volunteer?
I ain't never
Did
volunteered.
I ask or you volunteered?
I volunteered. But guess
Okay,
what? That
then
was
you
my
could have
first
kept your
niece,
money
though.
because y'all don't do nothing but
That
throw
was
it in
my
my
first
face.
niece, though.
But it doesn't matter.
That was my niece,
It
though.
doesn't matter.
My first
Do you
niece.
feel,
Okay.
do you feel like you throw your money in her face?
She do.
No, I
Anything
don't.
this girl do for me, just like gas money. It's been a time where I didn't have money. She was telling me to give her gas money. Yes, you was. It been plenty of times I come and get you and don't ask you for a thing.
I got a question for you. Is your communication normally like this?
Yep.
Where y'all always scream?
Yep.
How long y'all been screaming like this?
All our life.
All your life?
Basically.
Yeah. The only reason I ask that is because it helps me to understand like how y'all were taught to communicate with each other, and doesn't mean it was taught by a parent or something like that, but the way that you
I'm not
started.
even gonna lie to you. My mama didn't even have time to teach us how to love on each other.
I have a screenshot message that you sent Kenya the other day that I want to look at. So one of the things that you said in there, Kenya, is that I hope you die in your car.
I said it because you hurt my child feelings. And you can get up and be sad. I don't care. But when you hurt my child's feelings,
that wasn't even called for.
You told me you hope I died in the car.
Brika, I gotta ask you, Brika, I gotta ask you, Brika, how did that make you feel having that?
It hurt me like that's like the most hurtful thing anybody
It hurt
can say
too,
to
but you can
anybody.
go to Facebook and for the nationwide to see.
And
for
I
me
admitted,
to have to hear it from someone
and I
else,
told you,
and
I
I'm
admitted,
wrong. That hurted my feelings.
I
But
admitted to you.
until when? After the fact, bro.
Ladies.
After the fact, bro.
Ladies, one of the first things that I noticed is that before we can even get any further, y'all got to be able to hear each other. And I think sometimes when we're hurting, we think the louder we get is the more that someone's going to be able to hear us. And it's actually the exact opposite.
She ain't gonna never let me get no word in.
It's both of us, not just one.
I actually don't believe that. I think
Be a
I think
woman
it's both.
sometimes. You always want to fault everybody else. Street runner. That's all you is.
Oh, it's like that now?
It's been like that.
Both of y'all have, there's abandonment issues here. There's neglect issues here, correct?
It's a lot of it.
Yeah. And sometimes when we both experience neglect and abandonment, the people who we felt like should have been there, if they don't show up the way that we need them to show up, we then start to push them away. Because we still like, before you reject me again, I'm not gonna do it. And that's what y'all been building up over these years. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Because she's not showing up the way for you, you get upset, and because you don't show up, she doesn't show up the way for you that you need, you get upset. So I'm gonna ask y'all first question. How do you need her to show up for you? What is being there for you?
I just need them to call, even if it's just call and check up on my daughter, just call. Just
Yeah.
call to check up on it.
But I'm gonna take
It ain't
honesty out of
always
this.
about something. It ain't always about money.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be just a, hey, how you doing? Or I love you or something. But I'm always reaching out to y'all, and y'all know that. Even my daughter showing it. She reach out more to y'all than y'all reach out to her.
So you need a call that is based in just, I love you.
Yes.
Can you commit to calling your
That ain't
sister
hard.
to say, hey, I love you?
I have no problem with that.
Now, what do you need from her to show up for you?
Basically the same thing. Call us and let us know that you love us. We don't always have to be the first to call.
So the thing is that both of you are saying, I call, I show up, I call, I show up. And both of y'all are nodding your head saying the other person doesn't. So you've gotten yourself back into the
Because it's
cycle.
crazy because only time you call me is when you want your hair did.
I also want to take a moment because I want to applaud this really quickly because I'm a big on like recognizing growth when it happens, even if it's quick.
Mm-hmm.
The way you just communicated with her was completely different than you've communicated this entire time. Do you see how your vulnerability? There was no screaming at that. I want to applaud you for that. That's growth right there. And I'm acknowledging that because, yes, give it up for her. I'm acknowledging that because I want you to recognize, like, oh, I just did that. I didn't have to scream at you. Did you receive that? She says she feels like you just call her for the hair. And I know that might not be your truth. But I know it might not be your truth. But the thing we have to realize, if we really want relationships to work, we have to respect someone else's truth. She said, this is my truth. I feel like you only call me for this.
I got a question though. Am I lying?
Yep.
You have to acknowledge your sister's truth if you want healthier communication. So when someone says, this is what I feel, you can't say, it's a lie. You have to say, you feel it.
I mean, I have acknowledged her truth. It's just that it was a lie.
So I'm gonna ask you something because you just took a step back from me. You took a step back. And if that type of step back in your home, guess what that will cause?
More chaos.
More chaos. You want to rectify that?
It happens like that all the time.
I know. I can't save it fully, but I can give y'all step one. Do you know how to rectify that?
I can't.
You can't rectify that?
No.
Because if you can't rectify that, that means that you're saying, I don't want to move forward with a healthy relationship.
Which is crazy because you brought me on this show. Bro, I'ma just walk off because I'm telling you, bro, I ain't with it.
That's what she do. She walk off before anybody can justify anything.
But do you understand why she walks off?
Yeah, I see now. I see I have the little growing, like she said, I have some growing up to do. I do.
Ooh, that's a big step. I acknowledge that. If your sister comes back out, can you apologize for taking that step back?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you acknowledge that maybe there's times when you only call her to get your hair done, makes her feel like we don't have a real, and I want to get to what you wanted too, but can you acknowledge that maybe that you
Yeah.
only call her for the hair?
I can.
You can.
Anybody messes with my sister, I'm the one right there. I don't want nobody, as much as I can sit here and be mad at her, you know, I don't want nothing bad to happen to my sister. You know, I love my sister. So, but I guess I'm just gonna have to put my boundaries up, because there's been times where I've said, you know, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from a distance, and we're not gonna be able to talk as much as we used to and things like that. And I put my boundaries up for months at a time, and she'll call my kids and my partner and things of that nature and say, please, you know, tell my baby sister I love her, and then finally I'll come back around to it.
Well, we've heard from Alicia. Now it's time to hear what Hattie has to say. So everyone, please welcome Alicia's sister, Hattie, to the show. Hello, Hattie.
Hello, Karamo.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, Hattie, what do you have to say about what Alicia has just said?
I think she on some.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm the bigger sister. You're the younger sister. You have always treated me like the younger sister. You disrespect me constantly. I try to go out of my way to give you whatever you want, but that doesn't give you the right to disrespect me all the time or make lies about me.
So,
Like,
can I ask you if this is a lie? She said that you talked to guys from her past. Is that true?
no, I haven't.
You've never talked to any guys from her past?
No,
So
and I've
when she
never
said-
used you.
So when she said you hit up the guy from her past about money, that was not true?
Well, okay, the guy from her past, I actually had friendship with him 20 years ago before her.
Okay.
Always called me his sister, always. But he's always been heads over heels for her. And she didn't like him.
Got it. So you're saying there was a mutual, it wasn't just from her past. You're saying I knew him as well.
Right.
Okay. Alicia also said that you use her name to get people to send you money. Do you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna admit I did try to see if her credit worked with Amazon.
Oh, got it.
I did try to do that.
So is that what the letter she's talking about?
Yes.
Okay,
but
is this the first time you're hearing this? That she's admitting?
Yeah.
This is the first time you're hearing this?
I'm not gonna lie about that. I did try to do that.
And I've never used you, Hattie, ever. We
But-
have done
So
for each other
I
like
gotta ask
sisters.
you, how does that feel?
goes
Because
back and forth, and I don't
she's
count.
just admitted.
You
You
do.
said that you got this letter and you've been confused this entire time with had both of your names. She's admitting she actually did try to see if she could get credit through Amazon for this. How does that make you feel?
It makes me worried. Like maybe I should go to the Social Security office and change my number, and go ahead and just set up some stronger boundaries.
I just put your name. I didn't put your soul. So I just put your name.
Got it. So Hattie, Alicia says
still a lie.
you tried to blackmail her. Is that true?
No, I did not try to blackmail
like,
her.
I'ma tell Dare,
Okay,
I'ma
what
do
happened
this, I
was
mean-
I sent her a message like sky-ass long of how I felt like she was unappreciative because I took her out to eat. Yes, she took me out to eat, but I took her out to eat. I tried to spend sister time with her. I tried to clean her house like she wants.
But when you
I tried
take me out to
babysit
eat,
her
let's get
kids
this
like she
clear. I
wants.
do that same
All
thing
these
for you.
things that-
When you run out of your money, that's when you start flipping out like, I need this, and that's when you get mad. And it's
You're
not just with
the
me,
same.
it's with everybody.
I show you more love.
Hattie, that's not
yes,
true.
I do.
I got big amounts of money, and I give it to you too. And when you ask to borrow money, I give it to you. If you just need it, and I got it, I do give it to you.
Alicia,
Is
she also
right?
says that you are a digital panhandler. Is that like that you hit up many people?
I am not a panhandler. Okay, I did go through cancer, so I'm trying to take care of me and my husband and have to deal with cancer at the same time. So yes, I did reach out and ask my family.
And
for
sometimes
help.
she really does need it. Sometimes she really does, and I'm not taking that from her.
I did need it, but they started talking bad about me, so I stopped asking them. Period.
Got
Why
it.
ask any? Oprah
But so
said
you're
don't
saying
ask anybody
you're
for money.
ask are only for family members. It's never extended out to friends and other people.
It is. It's
or
extended to
strangers.
everybody. But in between,
Do you feel
asking,
that do you feel like you extended out to other people?
I did ask my best friend for money. Other than that, it was just really
you put a
my.
post on Facebook. Well, not this in particular time.
My question this, though, is because, Mariana, you said that you feel like you're caught in the middle. Why do you feel like you're caught in the middle of this? And is there anything you want to say here?
I feel like I'm caught in the middle because that's still my aunt
Yeah.
and she's my mom.
Yeah.
But I don't want them arguing.
What do you think the main point of arguing is? Is it about this money? Is it about these things?
I think it's the way that they talk to each other.
And what do you think
And-
that way they talk about each other, what do you think that's stemming?
My aunt, she has the tendency to get loud, but my mom, it could seem like she could be talking at my aunt and not talking to her. And then that's when they both start exploding.
Got it. Good perspective. Your daughter's a very smart woman. Very smart woman. And I think it's time to unlock the phone. Hattie, we unlocked your phone. Okay, so here we go. Alicia, you want to know if Hattie has requested or received any money from 2 exes. Hattie says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found that she is telling the truth. Alicia, you want to know if Hattie has set up any fake mobile payment apps in Alicia's name. Hattie says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched Hattie's apps and found that she doesn't have fake apps, but our phone investigator discovered that Hattie has 15 active mobile payment apps and accounts that she's using to request and receive money. That's a little bit excessive. Most people usually have 1 or 2.
Oh, that's because my brother has me on his plan, and it's on his.
Well, no, these are mobile payment apps that you can receive money from. Sort of like Cash App, Zelle, the things. You have 15 of them on your phone that are active.
I don't know what that's about then.
We couldn't find any that were in your name, though. So to be clear, none were in your name, but the amount, yeah, were 15. Okay, Alicia, you want to know if Hattie has requested or received any money from specific friends, family, or enemies. Hattie says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her texts and found that she is not telling the truth. Our investigator found 94 text messages of Hattie asking for money, and some are asking to be sent to Alicia's Cash apps. Did you know that? So these are one, hey, it's Auntie Hattie, can you send that $20 on the Alicia for me? Did you know that? She's saying to send it to you.
Yeah, she'll ask people to send me money so she can get it right away.
Got it, so she'll send them to you.
Not
okay.
people, my husband.
Okay, it's your husband.
Her husband.
So why do we send it, if you have the large amount of, thank you so much, Ralph. If you have the large amount of receiving apps, then where you can receive.
I don't know why I have that many apps on my phone. I just know that when my brother upgraded my phone.
Then maybe. But why do you still ask for the money to be sent to her?
Because I can't use Cash App. I have.
Why can't you?
I don't know. They said I could transfer money and stuff like that, but I can't use it.
Okay. I understand. I will say this, because I'm looking at these. These are a lot of the messages that you asked to request for money. I will tell you this. I do think this. I think that you two have had. I'm going to let you look at these messages, but fine. I think the majority of them you can see. I think, Alicia, from what I've seen, that I do think that you two have had a childhood where there had been a need to support each other, but there's also been a lack of communication, like you said. But I also do think, Alicia, you make excuses for your sister's behavior. I think that in your moments of need, I do think, looking at some of these messages and seeing them out of things, that there is an over-excessiveness of how much you ask for help. And I could understand why that could cause some people to be turned off. And I'm not saying that you're not in a moment of need, because I don't believe that you should ever kick somebody when they're down. But I also believe that when you have that much behavior of asking, it does cause people to sort of question, why are you asking? And I can also see why she would say that you're a digital panhandler, because there's a lot of requesting. And I think you know that. I think that there's this moment where you all need to take a moment and stop and sort of like take a moment where you separate these finances, separate what you're giving to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's the boundary that I would suggest to you all. I know, I'm saying for both of y'all. I think for both of y'all, I think a year of saying, I'm not going to really give to you and do for you right now, and I'm not going to do for you, and we're going to build on our foundation of sisterhood, I think would be most important. Because what I don't want to do, Hattie, and I want to be clear with everyone, I don't want to paint you as a bad person. I think that if you've been in a bad situation and you've needed, you deserve to ask. But I'm glad that you're aware that they can be excessive. But I do think this tit for tat and how you all say, I did for you, I bought for you, you bought for me, is causing an unhealthy expectation, and it is killing your relationship. Can you commit to say, I'm not going to ask you for nothing, and you don't ask me for nothing?
I can commit to that.
Yeah, I can commit to that.
How do you feel about the situation you just heard?
I don't know. I really want to beat the out of you. Honestly.
What's making you angry?
She's supposed to be my big sister.
even if I forgot your birthday, you still should have, said something when you called. Even though I do have,
You should have called me. You had the whole day.
It still don't matter. I just had a baby. You think I'd be looking at
It
a calendar?
doesn't matter. What you
calendar.
make something a priority if you care about it.
I care. I did care.
I could have 10 kids, and I would still call you on your birthday.
You the type of person that you can't be trusted. You can't.
You can't.
I couldn't with you.
Why couldn't she be trusted? What happened?
Because
I can be trusted when you need money, though.
Yeah, that's the only time.
Okay.
That's the only time when I needed you.
And that was a lot of times.
Well,
Why did you call Mallie on her birthday?
because I forgot, and I don't look at the calendar.
Okay.
I just had my baby. And not to mention, you don't even about my baby. You wasn't there. You didn't call me.
Did you acknowledge the baby, her having a baby?
I wasn't there for her birth.
You weren't there for the
Because of
birth, but were you there throughout the pregnancy at all?
No.
Not physically, but, we would talk.
Got it. Well, were you expecting her to be there? Were you?
I didn't have nobody, just like she said, she ain't had nobody. We could have been together. You my big sister. You supposed to been, but you wasn't.
How old was your baby when you missed her birthday?
She was probably going on 1 year old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And now your child is 3.
Yes.
And you haven't seen her child?
No.
No.
Okay.
I didn't
She don't even
acknowledge anybody's birthday.
Just because I don't think she can have kids, she don't like nobody else's kids.
I don't have kids because I don't want to have kids.
Yeah, that's so selfish.
It's not selfish at all.
You
No,
say
it's
you
not.
got all the money, why you can't have kids?
Because I want that money for me.
That's selfish.
What you mean? No,
That's
it's not.
selfish.
Why would I want to be stuck with a kid when I don't have to be?
I mean, different choices. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wanted motherhood, she doesn't. I don't think that's a point of contention here. I don't think that should be anything. Women are allowed to have it the way they want. But I think more so what's concerning for me is the fact that she hasn't seen your child in 3 years.
No. She haven't called, checked, do nothing. Only thing she good for is the block someone.
A producer told me this before I walked out here, and I'm not sure. Did she wish death on your baby?
She did.
Did you wish death on her baby?
She even paid $10,000 on my baby head, said that I wasn't pregnant.
No, not like that. I
Okay.
said I didn't believe she was pregnant because she has lied about it before.
Yeah. But when I told you and I
Have
showed
you lied about pregnancies before?
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. So I just want to let everybody know that we reached out to their father, and he declined and never responded at all. Does he know you two don't get along?
He do.
And does he try to do anything about it?
No.
Ever?
He doesn't have a right to. You don't know me.
That's
Got it.
the problem.
Enough to say anything
He's still
about
your
me.
father.
No, not
He's
when he
still your
wasn't
father.
around. No.
So I got to tell y'all, I see quickly what's going on here. There are 2 little girls, and there's 2 mothers that didn't get along. That got passed down right to y'all. Am I right? You're getting emotional. What's making you emotional right now?
Because I just want to be there for my sister, but I just want to feel appreciated at the same time and recognized.
I get it. And this is what I was going to keep on saying on this. You two never had a chance to really have the bonds because of their contention. And then as adults, you said, let's try to come back together. Let's try to figure this out. And it took y'all to 2018. And at that point, you've already had your own pain. You've already felt alone on your own. You've already had your own pain, not feeling abandoned, feeling certain things like nobody appreciates me. And then you did what was probably what you learned how to do to show love and affection. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to give you these things. I'm going to pay this bill. And for you, that was like, if I'm doing that at bare minimum, I need you to just remember the small things for me.
Exactly.
The same way that I'm helping y'all see the other person's side, he should have been there to remind y'all what the other person is feeling. So, before we started this, I read a little bit about what was going on here, and I was hoping this would be this way. I asked y'all to write some birthday cards for each other. Do you remember that? Do you remember the little assignment? Do you remember the little assignment I gave y'all? Y'all didn't know why I did that, did
I
y'all?
did not. It's
Okay,
it's
girl.
not her birthday.
Don't worry, girl.
No,
I'll be right
no,
back.
no.
I'll be right back. There you go.
Thank you.
Now, I know y'all birthdays, because I looked on y'all sheet, are 15 days apart. So you're not that far apart. But no, look at this. These are the chords y'all read to each other. I want you, Mallie, to read the ones she wrote about you. Here, I'll hold this. Read what your sister wrote without you knowing.
Happy belated birthday, sis. I'm sorry I forgot your special day. You're the person I actually look up to, and I would love to work it out
and get our bond back.
What did she write to you?
Baby sister, happy birthday to the best of the best. Today we celebrate you. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, happy birthday from Melly to you.
So I did this to remind y'all, when y'all in here dealing with this other stuff, y'all both actually want the best for each other and love each other. Now, I know that your sister's hurt. Can you acknowledge that she has done a lot for you and that she just wants a little of you to acknowledge the small things?
I mean, you did a lot. You did more than what any other person would have did for me. You my big sister. I always love you. I should have been there for your birthday. And that was my fault. I'm sorry.
She's acknowledging. Because what's happened right now is there's a lot of pain. But I also want you to understand this, because she deserves something too. She's overwhelmed, and she has similar pain to you, different ways, but similar pain. And sometimes when she gets overwhelmed, that's why she comes to you. Because sometimes, even though it's not fair to you, as big sister, you have to take on everything. It's not fair. Oh, it ain't fair, okay? My big sister in the audience right now, it ain't fair, girl. Hey, big sis. But also, you have to remember that she's making mistakes because she's overwhelmed. You figured it out in this area. She's still trying to figure it out.
But what if I'm overwhelmed? Who's going to be that person to me?
She is.
Here now.
Look what she just said.
I'm here now.
Look what she said.
You don't have to worry no more. I promise.
That's why I had her go first. So you could hear her say that, yes, I know what you've done for me, and now I get it. That I can be there for you.
Mm-hmm. I accept your apology. Obviously, I don't want you to die. That's something that I have to learn how to control, not to try to hurt people with words.
Tell her, not me.
When they hurt me. So I'm sorry, too.
But you know what? On the other end, you know what type of shit you got. You my sister. Your words can't hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Your words cannot hurt me.
Well,
they can only just uplift me.
Good. The thing that hurts y'all is distance, because as children, you felt abandonment.
Yes.
And so that's why y'all hurt each other by not talking. And that's what y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
That's what y'all need to stop. I don't think either of y'all mouth really hurts each other, because both of y'all got the same mouth.
Yeah, she could say the same thing to me. I'd be like, okay, girl, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But the distance is where y'all know, because there's been abandonment there. There's been feeling like no one's showing up for me. When you have those feelings, what you're doing is triggering each other by saying, nah, I'm not there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I need y'all to understand, you don't have to wait for each other's birthday to celebrate each other, okay?
You're right.
So what I'm gonna do, now that y'all got y'all balloons and y'all done missed 2 years with each other, which is way too long, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all to dinner tonight so y'all can have some dinner, right? And we connect, okay?
Yes, sir.
And next time y'all are feeling overwhelmed, y'all are forgetting, instead of having distance, I want y'all to come together. Can y'all promise each other that?
Yes, I promise.
Promise her?
Yes, I promise.
I promise.
All right, good.
I love you.
Good. Y'all gonna be all right. It's gonna work out. Just remember what I said, all right? All right. And then also tell your daddy to get in the middle of this. Dad.
He's the one. Well, actually.
Have your daddy give me a call. We'll figure this out.
Actually, he's the one that told me, that's my big sister. Of course, I'm always love her. I
Yeah,
got to.
but that ain't enough. Y'all keep missing that. That ain't enough. I can say that all day long. Hey, love your big sister. No. I need you to help me identify what's going on.
Right.
But it's all right. We'll figure that out later. All right. Good luck, y'all.
Thank
all right,
you.
everyone. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.
Okay, let me clear this up.
You told my producer that Shantae rubbed your shoulders in a romantic way. What did you mean by that?
Oh yeah, I told you this. Remember we was all drinking, and yeah, once in a while I used to pop pills, and she comes from behind the couch and goes like this, and then I looked at her and she's cheesing in my face, and I'm like, what?
Let me took that the wrong way. That's crazy.
Let me stop you there. That is never
You're not
gonna be
even
a threat to
attractive
me.
to me.
I'm not
saying it. I just said I got
Hold
weirded by
up,
it.
hold
Look
up.
at my
I'm not
wife and
threatened
look
by
at
it.
you.
I
You're
don't
not
want
attractive.
you. You don't want me. I know that.
Hold on, I don't want to call the names.
She's being disrespectful. See, I'm about to leave.
No, I don't want you to leave.
She's
I don't
being
want you to leave. I don't
disrespectful,
want you
and
to
I'm
leave.
trying
I
to
don't
talk
want
to
you
my
leave.
sister.
I don't want you to leave.
I respect her,
Barbara,
and that's
I
it.
want to know, do you believe Shantae tried to touch you in a romantic way?
No, and I don't mean I
don't-
just said she did it and it felt weird. That's
That's
it.
fine, but don't try to throw my wife. My wife, I'm the most beautiful thing on this planet to her, and I know that for a fact.
Sure, I'm out of here. I can't. If I can't.
No, I want you to talk.
No, that's
I want
not
you to
fair.
talk. I want you to talk.
I just said something. I'm not even attacking you. I just said
because you
something.
keep
I didn't do
cutting me
anything.
off, and I'm trying to talk.
He asked me a question. How I'm cutting you off?
I did ask the question. That was
Okay.
me. That was on me.
Okay.
So, Valina, do you feel like your mom and sisters gang up on you? Because I'm
course.
seeing that you're walking away. So
Of
do you
course.
feel? Why do you feel that way?
I can't answer that.
You can't handle the truth.
What are you talking about?
All you guys run,
I'm about
you
to
guys
go
can't
because you
handle
won't
the
leave me
truth.
alone.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. The respect.
Why have you spoken to your mom, Cheryl, in months?
I reached out to her. Matter of fact, I reached out before I went to surgery, and she had a surgery the next day. I talked to her the next day, and she said, ask her friend, because she knows how she's feeling. So I stopped reaching out.
Why did that hurt your feelings?
Because I should ask my mother if she should be able to tell me.
Okay.
I've been reaching out for her all my life. I wanted her to love me.
So even on that moment, you were reaching out to her, it just brought up these feelings of when you reached out as a kid and she wasn't there. It's funny because you say she's disrespectful, you say she's disrespectful, everybody, all of y'all got mouths. All of y'all are strong opinions. So let's be real. But the thing is that this is learned behavior. Because when we see adults who have attitude now, it's usually out of pain, out of something that's happened in their own life, or they've come from households where they've learned this. How was the behavior with your mother when growing up? Did you witness her being more aggressive? Did she have a mouth? Was she abusive?
And it's not like I was sitting there throwing her saying, oh, she beat me, stitch cords and belts. Well, she did.
When did that happen, though?
You know she did.
No, I don't.
You know she did.
I
Come
wasn't-
on, man.
That never happened. That
Come on,
never
man. She
happened.
didn't ever beat you.
No.
Why did we get put in foster care then? Why did tell her that tell them that they did?
I have no idea. I've never been hit with an extension cord by anybody.
Why is that on all the records at the
On what
CPS?
records? Pull them
CPS.
up. Pull them up.
See, that's the
Pull
problem.
them up.
I'm trying to be honest and speak my truth, and you're not listening, man.
Because that's not my truth. I do not. There's no extension cords.
Do you feel like Barbara doesn't believe you about your childhood?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
It hurts me. I
your
just
sister?
feel like when I reach out to her, it's like if I'm saying something and she feels like I'm saying something disrespectful, whether it's to whatever, to her or somebody else, she gets defensive, and I don't want her to be like that. I want her to just express herself.
Because just how you just sat up here and told me, you don't remember that, you don't remember that. If you're gonna come at me aggressive, I'm gonna respond aggressive. You have to accept the fact when I say something. If I do not remember, that is okay.
Okay, well, just say you don't remember about you. You're saying it like she don't hit me. You know
I
what I'm saying?
can't speak for you.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to know. If you're speaking on both of us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we're here with Barbara and Valina, sisters who say their relationship is broken because too many lies, physical threats. But I think there's a very important piece of this story and a very important person that needs to get in here, and it's the mom. Everyone, please welcome Cheryl to my show. There's a lot of pain that's going on here between your daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, why did you get a restraining order against Valina?
Well, she was threatening to kill her, and they were getting into it, and they was, I don't know, she grabbed a knife and said she was gonna stab her.
I never grabbed a knife that day.
You did.
I
grab
didn't
a
even
knife?
go in the kitchen.
We
We were all in the kitchen.
I was in the living room.
No.
What? I was with the baby.
Okay,
What
so-
I was with the baby. That's why I was waving. What the hell?
I don't understand.
What are you talking about? I was putting the baby in a big old Cadillac stroller, and I was trying to leave. You kept saying, "Go get her, Barbara. Get her, Barbara." You was chasing me.
Why would she
towards the
tell
door.
her pregnant daughter to go fight you?
Because that's what happens. all
That's
the
not,
time.
so I'm gonna fight you pregnant. That
Get
doesn't
her,
even
Barbara.
make sense.
You
Get
see-
her, Barbara.
Why
I'm
do
not
I-
a dog. She can't sick me on you.
Okay.
See,
let's bring it down tonight.
that's what she did.
So why do you say you weren't Mother of the Year? Because you told my producers that, and I thought that was very interesting language for you to say.
Well, because I wasn't the mother I should have been had I known how to be a mother.
Okay.
They have grounds to be a little upset with me, although I've asked for forgiveness over a lot.
I try to forgive you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But I gotta say I appreciate you acknowledging that. Because sometimes I get on the show and a mother will not even acknowledge that they didn't do anything wrong. So one of the things that your daughters were fighting about is like she's saying there was no abuse in the house. She's saying there was. Did you abuse your daughters in that moment when you were in a bad place?
Nobody was ever hit with no extension cords or beaten like that. But Belina, I don't know where you got that from. I've never hit you or Barbara with an extension cord or anything like that.
You switches.
What the?
You go outside and grab a switch. You didn't go outside and keep grabbing switches every time we act up?
So you need, okay, so.
Come on, man. Now
okay.
I'm delusional. Now I'm just
No,
making
you're delusional about extension
okay, you know
cord.
what? I'm telling my truth.
I don't know.
I'm going to let you tell your truth, and I'm telling my truth. This is what happened. Okay, to me.
Okay.
And then this is what I feel now. Like I'm getting attacked. Like no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay, now
I get it. I
You
get it.
know what
I get it.
I'm
I
saying?
hear you. I hear you.
I'm not about this.
See,
because
look,
no.
this is it.
What is it?
I'm not attacking nobody. The minute I start to tell my truth, y'all like to step in. Y'all have to understand that you two are the reason why I'm broken.
Tell me how.
Tell
me how.
Laugh it off, pretend like nothing happened. Then you want to sit up here and go back and forth. You guys is okay with not talking to me for a long time.
No, it's not.
I was dying. Ask my wife.
But you didn't reach out to me.
For what? So you can do this?
What do what?
Pretend like you like I came for you.
How many times have I said if you ever had some problem, talk to me? And you say, no, I'm good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, sister, we're good.
No, and then as soon as you got something to say about my wife, come talk to me, but I'm not messing with your wife.
I never said
come on,
that
I'm not
like
choosing
that.
between
I
none of
never
this.
said that.
Oh my gosh, you never said that?
I don't respect your wife.
That's not gonna fly with me.
Barbara, I need to know.
I don't have to be around her.
Barbara,
I can,
what
I
do
didn't
you
say
need?
that.
Barbara, what do you need?
See,
from
every
your
time it's about
sister?
her wife,
Hold on,
I'm
Barbara,
telling you,
what
every
do
time
you
it's
need?
about her. Every time it's about her.
Your daughter said she needs a true apology for putting her hands on her.
Well, I apologize, Barbara.
Now, the second thing is that she wants to know, because this is your baby, why did you feel okay with knowing that you can go a year without me?
I was never okay being without her for even a second.
But do you feel like she did?
I thought that she was just like, I'm done with you because I'm not perfect. So without you guys, I don't have nothing.
And I've never not said you couldn't come through my door,
Mom,
ever.
but why would I want to come there when there's stipulations and you're like, well, this and that and the third?
There's no stipulations.
During this time period when y'all weren't talking, why didn't you reach out to her?
Because I felt like she didn't want to hear from me. She said I was toxic.
I did.
Okay.
And that hurt.
Yeah. I know, Mom. I could imagine. I could imagine. Can you apologize to your mom for calling her toxic?
I do apologize for calling you toxic.
Can you say to your daughter, I wanted you back and I missed you during that time?
Of course, I've always missed her. Every day.
Do you feel like you've heard your mom? Do you feel like y'all have healed each other?
Yeah, it's a start.
All right, time to bring out Felina. Felina, can you come back out? So now you're back. You heard them talk about acknowledging each other, apologizing. What do you want to say?
I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to you, Mother, because you gave birth to me and I loved you since day one.
How can y'all fix each other then? How can y'all fix this relationship? Can you apologize to her wife?
Oh, yes. From the bottom of my heart, I do apologize for anything I've said or done to you or disrespect you in any type of manner. I want to grow to learn to respect you in your marriage and not say anything that's out of bounds between you guys, because you guys chose each other as one for a reason.
Shante,
and I
can
got to
you accept
respect that.
Can you accept
And
that?
I'm sorry.
This is just a step.
And I mean it.
This don't mean it's healed. This is a step.
I really do
Can
mean
you
it.
accept this first step?
Yes.
Okay.
And
You
I
accept this first step?
apologize for whatever I did to your sister, your daughter. I know.
First step. You did the first step. Thank you. All of this is here is a first step. I really do honestly see a lot of love in this family. I swear to y'all. Does this give you a little bit? I wish I had 5 hours sometimes, girl, because together we would, let me tell you, we'd have went out, we'd had a little coffee, it'd have been cute, okay? We'd have figured this all out. But do you have a little bit of something that you feel like you can go home with some tools to be better?
Yeah, I'm just happy to be talking to them and see their faces.
Me too.
There we go.
Can y'all give each other a hug? Because I really appreciate y'all.